Yesterday, I did a video from the coins that the penny rolls I received from the bank. And if you watched that video, you saw that um, these two were two of the rolls from the $70 I got from my local branch. So, I couldn't wait. I couldn't resist. These will be for tomorrow. These will be for episode 251. This is for today's episode 252. Whatever his the name of his business is or was. I think this is what I think, because these are really old penny rolls. You can buy them still. You can buy these penny rolls, but they don't give these out anymore, right? Like if you go to your bank, they have usually a little cup on top of the where the tellers are, where they give out the coin wrappers. Not these. These are, I don't know. I'm saying these are like 20, 30 years old. That's what I think. So I think that the person had these wrappers from their business, right? And First Union. I've never, and you know what? The funny thing is, here, I have another one here. Does it say First? You see? And this is it's a different color, but also pretty old. I don't know if I've ever seen them with the First Union stamp, to be honest with you. So I'm even doubly happy about it. So if the second, so I think that the business closed down, and we'll know, or we'll have an idea of when the business closed down by the most earliest penny, right? Because the person brought in quite a bit of pennies. Anyway, because I believe these are all from the same person. So let's see if these are zinc or not. These light ones. If they're zinc, then we want to see if these are all copper. I think that they might have something to do with the person from these rolls then, right? Because it's the same branch. So obviously this one is, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if this is copper or not. It's not. 93. All right. Well, 93 is still 31 years ago. Even though we look at zinc cents and look at that. Look at that on the three. First one we pick out. And we might think recent. 93, look at that. I can't believe the first penny we get. I have to look at under the loop. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's doubled. It's doubled for shizzle. Unfortunately, it's not as clear as I'd like it to be. There you go. All right, anything else? And if I have enough time, I'll look at copper coins later to see if he has that as a something. All right, so not all zincs. Excuse me, not all coppers. That's a beautiful 94, that's for sure. Yeah. Probably one of the nicest 94s I've ever seen. Might have to put that one to the side. Well, I think we're gonna find. I have a feeling we're gonna find enough stuff here for the shorts. So not an all copper roll. So I'm gonna say maybe it's not has nothing to do with the pinstripe roll. Okay, our first copper. Let's see if this is another 94. 2000. No white AM. What a beauty, man. What a beauty. $98. Okay, so far our latest cent, no white AM, is a 2000, which is 24 years ago. $99. No white AM. Only found one white AM in all my coin roll hunting. Wow, what a beauty for a 77. What an absolute stunner. What a stunner. $94. This one here, I don't know why. I'm going to pull the scale out for a couple of these. 94, we're looking for doubling on the reverse. No. So the funny thing is, I learned something a little bit yesterday doing my previous video where I showed the eBay prices, and the person had, I kept seeing a lot of 1972 double dies were being sold. Okay, within tolerance. It looks thin, but it's within tolerance. There's another one that looks pretty skinny. I'm gonna just take it out, and we'll look at it now. Yeah, 2.46. See, it's a little bit lower, but it's not where I want it to be. Anything else? All right, that's about it. And I saw all these 72s being sold, and no white AM. And they wrote in the description, the title, excuse me, key variety, bleeding into the rim. Pretty nice. Put that with the AUs. $2000D. Key variety. And for some reason, color error. Let me look at that. Let me look at the elements. Nope. There's a color error though. 83 also has a color error. That's pretty rare. People love wearing these 83s. Oh, why not? 251. 83 with a color error. All right, put it there anyway. And oh wow. It looks like a strike error. There's something wrong with that 2000. We found the 2000 already. I'm going back. We found a few 2000s. Why do the 2000s on these? The date looks so light. Is that the way they are? All right, here goes another 2000. Let me just show these. I guess the person must have had a roll 2000 at one time. It's kind of depth and realize there's a lot of 2000s here. Now that to me is how the 2000 should look. And that looks weird to me. I guess it's not that weird. It's probably just the coloring. Look how orange this one is and look how light this one is. I thought maybe it was like a weak strike or something. All right. Guess not. So after I was done with the video, I checked the penny mat to see if the 72 did indeed have a key variety on the obverse, and it did. It does. It's a key variety. But I found it kind of strange how it was so what's what I'm looking for? Like it was a real deal double die, you know, like if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. Like you saw the two holes separate of everything. Misaligned die. Too dirty. So it got me to thinking, or I'm thinking about it now. That's a nice that's another misaligned die. A lot of misaligned dies. Could be a lamination error too, or a planchet error. And what's the other one? One before this was an 83 also. And what was the problem with that one? Oh, it had the collar error. Okay. Well, they could both be collar errors. All right. Let's see. 88. I don't know. It's probably post-mint damage. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, that's a pretty strong strike. Could be anything. Looking for the flared G. Nope. So it got me to thinking that probably a lot of these so imagine that months and months and months later, certain things are dawning on me through trials and tribulations. And one is that probably a lot of these double dies on the penny mat are talking about real double dies, not not the same as what not tilted hub errors. Tilted hub or other types of lesser hub errors that they have, that a lot of these websites made varieties of. 94. Oh, we ain't gonna find it on this one. Which, anyway, I think that's the case. You know, so that's how easy it is to get things misconstrued or confused. It's a nice 82. I can tell it's copper. I think it's copper. Oh, maybe it's not. I think I see blistering. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Let's look. Hard to tell. I'm going to change my mind on this. I'm going to go zinc large state Philadelphia because of the blistering, but it's so yellow, right? Or orange. Yep. It's a zinc. All right. So I'm glad I changed my mind on that. So it's a second 82, right? Did we find another one before? Maybe we did. All right. We got an 82 zinc large state. So if what I said was true, go again, learning from what I did from the video yesterday, seeing all those 1972s double dies on the obverse. I mean, in some respect, and there was also a beautiful double ear. I mean, in that respect, you don't even need a penny mat. I mean, not for nothing. You pretty much have to be, even if you're visually impaired, you could feel that double die. You know what I mean? So they're impossible to miss if you're penny roll hunting. I mean, they jump out at you. So if those are the types of, I mean, obviously there could be a very light one, another 2000, no wide AM. There could be a lighter one. 94. We're looking for the doubling on the reverse. Oh, I'm gonna have something to say about this one. Oh, just to finish that thought. But if the variety is that noticeable, you don't need a penny mat to see that variety. You know, and if all the varieties on this penny mat are that severe, like I saw in eBay yesterday, then, you know, I mean, but there is other stuff, right? Like, so the 56D with Shadow D, maybe that would be something I would miss. The 1960D, the small large date, maybe I would miss that variety. So there's certain things on the penny mat that I might miss. The wide AMs, I learned a lot about the wide AMs and close AMs. I might miss those too. So there's certain things for the penny mat that I would not miss. But as far as those vicious double dies go, they're impossible to miss. Now, this is probably one of the most awesome split clads that I've seen ever. I gotta say ever. Now, this is such a great example of this is probably the best split clad example I've ever seen, honestly. All right, the GOD looks like it has it above each one. I wish the Trust had it over the U. It does have it over, yeah, over to you, the little bit over here. All right. So for those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, most of you do, but for those of you who do not, I'll go through a little explanation, and maybe I'll even do a separate video on this one. This is a zinc scent, right? Because it's after 1982, basically. You can see the little. So there's a layer of copper over the zinc blank, the zinc planchet, and it's very thin. It's like tin foil, but made of copper. And it's basically to make the penny look like a copper penny. It's fake. It's fake, right? Zinc scents are fake, even though now zinc is starting. Zinc has a value. I'm not sure its value in comparison to the face value, but so when that super duper heavy, hardened steel hammer die hits the blank, the planchet. I think the blank is what it is before it gets fired. So maybe there's a blank, and then the blank becomes a planchet, something like that. So on occasion, right? So far, none of the ones we went through, right? All the newer pennies we went through, none of them had the planchet split. So while it's not a double die or anything like that, and while it's fairly common, but it's not so common that it's on every penny, right? Seeing the planchet, the clad split in so many areas, it's odd. Okay, it's odd. That's unusual. It's only in the motto, so I'm thinking that the hub maybe was tilting to the north. How about the reverse? No, so it's just in the motto, which is pretty cool. If it was just one piece here, one piece there, but it's pretty much in the whole motto, except for IN. So someone might like this for that aspect, because look how wide the splitting is. It's pretty cool. All right, valuable, no, but if someone is into stuff like that, they might pay a couple bucks for it, and that's how that works. 92. You see, so this is where the penny mat is helpful, right? Because I would never remember to look for a close AM on the 92. Look above the God. Tell me that doesn't look like an extra O. It's always the dirty pennies, man. It's always the dirty pennies. Let me look at that under the loop. Look at that, man. All right. So far, we have some weird stuff going on here. I'm going to leave this penny free. And I might, oh, look at that. We got a wheat cent. I'm leaving this for later, because that really looks like a stamped O. And the penny's so dirty that I have to know if it's dirt or not. So I'm actually gonna hit this with a little bit of the oh, you know what? I don't have. Do I keep it up here still? Oh yeah, I got it here. Okay. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of paint thinner, just to get rid of that stuff. It's a little smelly. Maybe I'll even do it outside the room. But I'm gonna clean this one. I gotta know. So far, looks like we're gonna do a special video for that that 94. Now we have one that we're gonna clean. All right, and we got that wheat cent. Look at this. That's nice. Is it a blister? Or is it a dye bulge? Now, that's one thing I don't remember reading. It looks like a dye bulge, but is a dye bulge only on copper cents, or can it also be on a zinc? That I don't know. That I don't remember. See, if I would have started cleaning and doing other stuff right now, this would be way too long of a video. So I'll have to leave that stuff for later. Now I know I have my there are some, maybe some members and subscribers and viewers who are like, yeah, man, I'll watch a 3-hour video with you. And that's cool, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, here go the 2000s again. Oh, we need a nice wide AM. Are these all 2000s? Yeah. See, they had a roll. This was a business. Oh, look at that on the L. Another one to do research on. Oh, boy. I could definitely see the low line on the L, and I've been looking at enough 2000s that I know that they don't show that. So let's look at the rest of these 2000s to see if we see anything on the L. Get a little closer. Yeah, you can see the little reflection there, but it's not as this one here. It's much stronger. Yeah, that's a little different. So we'll check that out. I think these are all 2000s. See, this one doesn't have it. Just a wheat cent. All right, let's try to guess what year it is. Oh wow! Let me look at that rim. I'm calling a collar error on the rim, on the penny. I didn't try to guess the date. Would I have said the 40s? I might have said the 40s, but 41. Wow, 41. If there's any doubling on the obverse, it's a key variety. But again, see, this is. I'm glad I learned that yesterday. Well, the funny thing is, but boy, is that some spread though on the model? Come on, man. Seriously? You gonna do this to me now? I think it's because of the other pennies. But we'll have to look this up, man, because that is some spread. We'll look that up later too. All right. That's nice on the 89. We'll have to look that one up. '94. See, this one has some splitting on the rim. Maybe I'll put this as an example. splitting on the clad. And you can see it's much less. Where's the other one? Okay, right there, right? I'll put it with the other. The funny thing is, it's a 94. Anyway. Oh, this has a strike error. Look how hard the rim is off. A lot of 2000s. Yeah, this was probably a business from, and it's funny that I said 1999 was our earliest at that point. And if I make sure there's no flare on that. There's damage on it, but no flare. All right, so we'll look at those other coins in a separate video. Look out for the next video. There's a couple more. No white AM. Another copper. We didn't, not too much copper. We got some copper. Oh, wow. That is nice. That's a nice misaligned die for a 94. That is nice. Let's see, this was a very nice penny roll. All right. Nice 77. So I hope you found this video entertaining. We found some interesting stuff that's going to take a little bit extra research. We're over a half hour already, so, and that research could take another half an hour. So stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please click like and subscribe. I'm supposed to say that at the beginning of the video. Not many people are here at the end. If you are here, you can let me know. I appreciate it. It helps out the algorithm, and it's very encouraging to me also. All right, so thank you very much. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one.